Hello my friends, let's make a review on the Kawasaki Ninja ER-6F. It's a really nice bike, feels really small and has a lot of power, enough power. It feels like it wants to jump out from under you, which is really nice. It's got H7 bulbs at the front. There's the one for low beam, one for high beam, which could be a little bit better. I need to come up with the bulbs. I installed open exhaust from AliExpress. It takes about 1 hour. It's a full system with the exhaust and the pipe. It mounts perfectly on one of the fixings of the exhaust, original exhaust. What you'll have to do, you will have to take that clamp off. That'll give you more stretch on the wire for your oxygen sensor. What can I say about the bike? This is non-ABS bike. I also cut the tail. I've got a video on my channel about the sizes of the actual plate. It feels great, it rides great, it sounds great with this exhaust. In the rear light you have original indicators. I wired those up. I'm not sure it'll pass the warrant or not, we'll find out. The seat is also quite large. You can wiggle around and move back and forth a little bit. Not kind of doesn't keep you in one spot. You can actually readjust yourself. I lay down the bag and it's quite good. The windscreen is a bit too short for me. I'm about 180 centimeters and I do get the wind buffle in my face. So when I lay down it's a bit better. I think I need to install slightly shorter one, but kind of a more upright windscreen. I'll try later. We'll share it with you. Yeah, it's a nice looking bike. You got a pretty simple dash panel there. About 4.4 liters per 100 kilometers average. We've got 15-liter tank, so easily 300 kilometers, almost 400. There's the eco sign comes up, so you can regulate it. I like opening up. It feels great. What else? Mirrors are okay. This is the rear compartment. You just put the key in, lift up the rear seat, and then slide out the front seat. There's a little compartment. You can keep a couple of, or there's a toolkit, and you can keep some little things that you may need with you, a cloth or anything else, anti-puncture or repair kit. With tires just in case, you never know. The rear shock you can adjust, softer and harder. Unfortunately you can adjust the front shocks, but they feel pretty good. There you go, there you have the oil indicator. You have a sticker of the tire pressure for 1 or 2 riders. I haven't had anybody as second rider yet, but I will share it with you later. Yeah, it's a pretty bike. I really like it. It's I think it's 3.8 seconds 0 to 60. That's plenty, pretty quick. It goes up to 100 really quickly, so let's listen what it sounds like.